If you're trying to open an invoice, bill, or any transaction in QuickBooks and suddenly see an error loading transaction message, or QuickBooks freezes or stops responding, you're not alone. This is a common issue that many QuickBooks Desktop users face, especially when working with large company files or in multi-user mode. The good news is that this error is usually fixable if you understand what's causing it and follow the right steps. QuickBooks Error Loading Transaction typically appears when the software is unable to retrieve transaction data from the company file. In some cases, the transaction may open blank, while in others, QuickBooks may hang or crash completely. This issue can occur with invoices, bills, checks, journal entries, or even customer and vendor transactions. Most of the time, the problem is related to company file damage, network interruptions, or outdated QuickBooks components rather than something the user did wrong. There are several reasons why this error may occur. The most common cause is a corrupted or oversized company file, which makes it difficult for QuickBooks to process transaction data. Damaged transaction entries, incorrect Windows permissions, or an outdated version of QuickBooks can also trigger this issue. In multi-user environments, network instability or incorrect hosting settings on the server can prevent transactions from loading properly. In some cases, a damaged QuickBooks installation itself may be responsible. Before jumping into advanced troubleshooting, it's always a good idea to perform a few quick checks. Restart QuickBooks and your computer to clear temporary glitches. Switch QuickBooks to single-user mode and try opening the transaction again. You should also check whether the problem occurs with just one specific transaction or with all transactions. If it's limited to a single entry, that transaction may be corrupted. Ensuring your internet and network connection is stable can also help, especially if you're working in multi-user mode. If the issue continues, the first recommended fix is to verify and rebuild the company file. This process checks for internal data damage and repairs it automatically. You can do this by running the Verify Data utility, and if errors are found, following it up with the Rebuild Data option. This step alone resolves the error for many users. Updating QuickBooks Desktop to the latest release is another critical step, as outdated versions often contain bugs that interfere with transaction loading. Another effective solution is running the QuickBooks File Doctor tool, which is designed to fix company file issues and network-related problems. If the error seems tied to a specific transaction, you may need to duplicate that transaction to confirm corruption. In many cases, deleting and recreating the damaged transaction resolves the issue completely. For users in multi-user mode, it's also important to ensure hosting is enabled only on the server and that the QuickBooks Database Server Manager is running properly. If none of these solutions work, the problem may be due to deep data corruption, server permission conflicts, or advanced network issues. At this stage, repeatedly force-closing QuickBooks can increase the risk of data loss, so it's best to stop troubleshooting on your own. Professional QuickBooks support can safely repair the company file and restore access to your transactions without risking your accounting data. If you're still facing the QuickBooks Error Loading Transaction, getting expert help can save you time and prevent further damage. With proper troubleshooting and professional assistance when needed, this issue can be resolved, allowing you to get back to managing your business without interruptions.